Good evening. Here is the world news from our studio, BGI TV, Babagede Imo TV. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. 2023 Northern Elders ACF against Nnamdi Kanu's release. Ohaneze alleges. Kogi police arrest 3 suspected kidnappers, recover 12 cows. Laboratory scientist dies of gas explosion in Delta. Police confirm 1 person killed during Elders farmers clash in Jigawa. SFU police ambush, arrest Ogun, landlords over land dispute still in courts. Baba killed motorcycle rider in Bayelsa. 80-year-old woman corpse missing in Ebonyi. And to foreign story, UK to scrap pre-departure COVID test for fully vaccinated from Friday. And sports. NFF confirms Igalo out of AFCON, gives reasons. Now the news in details. Ohaneze Ndibo worldwide has accused the Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, and the Northern Elders Forum of being the reason behind President Muhammadu Buhari's refusal to release Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The group said it had once predicted that the president will not release Kanu in its New Year message to Ndibo because, according to it, there are infighting evidence, misguided assertions, and utterances of certain Southern East leaders and IPOB itself. Ohaneze said it has been sounding the warning that the approach, assertions, and infighting in the camp of IPOB and among its Igbo leaders will derail the release of Kanu through diplomatic efforts. Ohaneze claimed those who were sent to negotiate the unconditional release of the IPOB leader changed the course along the line and seized the opportunity to chase their personal gains. Ohaneze further claimed some Igbo political leaders and other people around Kanu are secretly benefiting from the president's nonchalant posture of not applying the political solution for Kanu's release. Furthermore, Ohaneze claimed that Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, and Northern Elders Forum, NEF, are behind President Buhari's refusal to grant Nnamdi Kanu a political solution with evil intent to disorganize and set the Southeast ablaze ahead of the 2023 presidency. Nnamdi Kanu's trial will bring the untold tragedy of tensions and disastrous violence in the Southeast, Ohaneze said in a statement signed by Okechukwu Isibuzoro, its Secretary General. Kogi State Police Command said it has arrested 3 suspected kidnappers from their hideout along Okene Auchi Road. Similarly, the command said its officers intercepted and recovered 12 cows suspected to have been rustled while suspects escaped into the bush. The command spokesperson, DSP William Ovie Aya, in a statement yesterday said, efforts are on to trail the suspect with a view to apprehending them to face the justice. The statement reads, on 4th of January 2022, based on intelligence tip-off on criminal hideout along Auchi Okene Road, the Divisional Police Officer Okene Division, S.O. Mohammed Nasir, is promptly swung into action. He mobilized his team and moved to the scene and arrested 3 suspects, namely Mohammed Shehu, Idris Suleiman, and Abubakar Ibrahim. The suspect confessed belonging to a gang terrorizing Okene and its emirals. Items recovered from them include 1 Dane gun, 2 cartridges, food items, and a sum of 45,000 naira. Investigation is in progress. Suspects will be arraigned in court on completion of the investigation. In another development, operatives of the Nigerian Police Force attacked to Okene Division in an intelligence-led operation in collaboration with Professional Hunters Association along Okene Lagos Road on Monday, intercepted and recovered 12 cows suspected to have been rustled. A laboratory scientist attached to government hospital Abraka Ethiopia East Local Council of Delta State, Mrs. Ame Onyelo, has died of wounds sustained during a cooking gas explosion. The Guardian learned that she sustained 90% degree burns after a cooking gas exploded on New Year Day while she was cooking. It was gathered that she died on Tuesday at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH, Benin City, where she was rushed to for medication. Mrs. Onyelo was in a state of 50-50 before being rushed to the government hospital, Abraka, and then the Central General Hospital, Mori, and thereafter to UBTH, where she died on Tuesday at about 1:30 p.m. The medical director MD of the government hospital, Dr. Donald Ainoro, said the news of her death came as a rude shock. According to the MD, the management visited the family of the deceased in Abraka today. She was a nice woman, very cooperative and a peacemaker. I have been here for about a year now, and I can say that she is one of the few people who you can discuss issues with. We are sad. The Jigawa State Police Command has confirmed the killing of one person whose body was found in the bush during a clash between herdsmen and farmers in Jigawa State, and added that it is yet to confirm the actual casualty figure. This was as some eyewitnesses said no fewer than 12 farmers were killed during the clash, which took place at Matara Gamji and Madachi villages in Kirikasama local government area of Jigawa State. It was gathered that the clash occurred when the herders and their cattle allegedly invaded farmlands and destroyed farm produce in 2 villages. An eyewitness, Idris Madachi, told Tribune Online that the herders and their cattle invaded the farmlands and destroyed the farm produce, and this did not go down well with the farmers. According to him, when the farmers tried to send them and their cattle out of the farmland, the herdsmen allegedly attacked them with weapons including bows and arrows. When contacted over the incident, the police public relations officer PPRO of the state command, ASP Lawal Shisu, confirmed the incident, saying, yes, there was a clash between herdsmen and farmers in 2 villages in the Kiri Kashama local government area. ASP Shisu added that the Commissioner of Police, Aliyu Saleh Tafida, visited the area on Tuesday evening and the situation had been brought under control. According to him, one person was confirmed dead and his body was found in the bush, adding that we are yet to confirm the actual number of casualties as the police are gathering all necessary information about the incidents. Some landlords at the King's Cottage Community Development Area, Bakuro, in the Obafemi Owode local government area of Ogun State, faulted their arrest by the Police Special Fraud Unit, Ikoyi, Lagos State, over a land dispute. Punch Metro gathered that policemen from the SFU stormed the community last Friday and arrested 12 landlords while they waited to have a meeting with a businesswoman identified as Chief Iyabo and a lawyer, Ola Shubowale. Correspondent learned that sometime in 2019, Iyabo visited the community with a court judgment, which she said gave her rights to the community land. However, the landlords who were not a party to the matter in court filed another suit before the Ogun State High Courts, while the family the landlords bought the land from filed an appeal against the judgments. A landlord in the community who spoke on condition of anonymity said the affected landlords decided to negotiate out of court with Iyabo and proposed to repurchase their land. Iyabo's lawyer in a letter reportedly slated a meeting with his client last Friday. The landlord said while they waited for the woman, the lawyer Shubawali led policemen from SFU to arrest them. A barbershop operator, Lucky Diri, has allegedly killed a 38-year-old motorcycle operator, Emeka Christian Udo, to death with a screwdriver over a minor misunderstanding at Shagbama Community, Shagbama local government area of Bayelsa State. The suspect was said to have engaged in an argument with the deceased in the early hours of Thursday before bringing out a screwdriver spanner and killing him. According to sources from the community, the deceased was taken to the Shagbama General Hospital for medical attention, but he died eventually. Daily Trust gathered that shortly after the incident, angry youth of the community took the corpse to the police station in Shagbama before returning to the barber's shop, only to discover that the suspected murderer had escaped from the scene. The spokesman of the Bayelsa State Police Command, SP Asinin Botswat, who confirmed the incident, said detectives from the command have already arrested the barber, adding that he is in police detention at present. He said the State Commissioner of Police, N.R. Ben Nebolisa Okolo, has ordered for a discreet investigation of the incident, assuring that the case will be charged to court upon conclusion of the investigation. He said the unfortunate incident occurred on 6th January 2022 at Shagbama Community. You are watching the world news from BGI TV, and still to come are stories ahead. 80-year-old woman corpse missing in Ebonyi. There was pandemonium in Owutu Eda, Afikpo South local government area, Ebonyi State, following the disappearance of the corpse of an 80-year-old woman, Madam Grace Oji Okoro, where it was deposited on the day of her burial ceremony. It was gathered that on the date of the burial, on the 28th of December last month, sympathizers and relations converged on various canopies at the disease compound and were singing only for news to filter in that the corpse was missing in the mortuary where our body was deposited. The brother of the deceased, Pastor Fred Okoro, who informed the newsmen that it got the shock of his life when the family members went to collect the remains of their sister on the burial day, only to discover that a different corpse was kept in the morgue for them. The deceased brother said the late Madam Grace Oji Okoro died on 2nd of July 2021 and her corpse was deposited in the mortuary located at the premises of General Hospital Owutu Eda in Afikpo South local government area on the same day. The brother of the deceased, Pastor Fred Okoro, further alleged that after the deposit was made and several efforts also made by family members to see the condition of the corpse, were allegedly frustrated by the morticians as they always claimed that the morgue was fumigated. Now to foreign story. The rules on testing are to be eased for people traveling to England, the government has announced following calls from the travel industry. From 4:00 GMT on Friday, fully vaccinated travelers coming to England will no longer have to take a test before they arrive or travel. And from Sunday, rather than taking a PCR test on the day of arrival, they can take a cheaper lateral flow. The rules for self-isolating on arrival will also change. The shake-up was confirmed by Boris Johnson earlier, following calls from travel firms who said the measures were not effective now that Omicron was spreading widely. Under the current rules in force until Friday, all fully vaccinated travelers over the age of 12 must show proof of a negative test lateral flow or PCR test taken in the 2 days before coming to the UK. Fully vaccinated people must also pay for a PCR test within 2 days of arrival and self-isolate while waiting for the results. Now, sports story. The Nigeria Football Federation has confirmed that striker Odion Ighalo will not be available for the 33rd Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon. In a statement on Thursday, the federation hinted that Ighalo was not released by his club in Saudi Arabia, Al-Shabaab. Forward Odion Ighalo is no longer expected as a result of issues with his Saudi Arabian club, NFF said in a statement by its spokesperson, Ademola Olajire. The Football Federation has yet to name a replacement for the striker. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have landed in Cameroonian town of Garoua, venue of their Group D matches for the 33rd AFCON on Sunday. Team officials confirmed that the three-time champions will have their first training session in Cameroon on Thursday evening at the Stade Ronde Adja, venue of the Group D games, including today's potentially explosive group opener against seven-time champions Egypt. Nigeria will also confront Sudan on the 15th January and Guinea-Bissau on 19th January. That was the world news from BGI TV, but before we go, a quick recap of the headlines once again. 2023 Northern Elders ACF against Nnamdi Kanu's release, Ohaneze alleges. Kogi police arrest 3 suspected kidnappers, recover arms, 12 cows. We also brought to you laboratory scientist dies of gas explosion in Delta. Police confirm 1 person killed during Elders and farmers clash in Jigawa. SFU police ambush arrests Ogun landlords over land disputes still in courts. Baba killed motorcycle rider in Bayelsa. 80-year-old woman corpse missing in Ebonyi. We also brought to you from the foreign scene. UK to scrap pre-departure COVID test for fully vaccinated from Friday. And lastly, sports story. NFF confirms Ighalo out of AFCON, gives reasons. Thank you for watching. For more updates on YouTube, Baba Bagede Imo TV, kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placement of goods and services and products, coverage of event and function, the phone number to dial is the one on your screen. I am yours faithfully, Maureen Rebilalawa. Thank you for watching.